All right, it's time to create our freshly baked cards. These are super fun. I'm excited to show you how to make these. So this is what we're going to be making. So I have this one, the Happy Holidays, one cute cookie. It's not the holidays without cookies. I think this is a piece that needs to go somewhere. So sweet, Happy Holidays, and another Happy Holidays. Okay, so what you'll need is your pieces that you hopefully have already cut. If not, these supplies are still available on my website, which is juliescott.closetomyheart.com, and I will send you a set of instructions. So, and these, of course, these videos will stay in the group so you can catch up and create these later if you're just seeing these projects for the first time. So you'll want also your freshly baked dots, some card bases, and you'll want your Happy Holidays or another sentiment that you might have. And then we're also going to be using the freshly baked scrapbooking stamp set and thin cuts. And I have not done my thin cuts, so I'm going to do those with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. This is card number 1 right there. And here are the pieces. Everything's stacked up. A little organized here. Okay. So I bet it goes to this one right here. Okay. So you'll have this scarlet pattern piece that has a recipe on it. Have you guys noticed that? Have you read the words on there? It's an actual recipe from one of our makers. So another scarlet piece, French vanilla, and then Seabrook. And this is what we're going to be cutting that fun cooling rack from. So let's go ahead and do that first, and then we can assemble the card. So I just have my Close to My Heart die cutting machine sitting here next to me. This guy is huge. Like, he is he is a big guy. So fun though. You could even do like do a burlap type cut with it. I don't know, it's just kind of a fun pattern. So I'm going to cut this out of the Seabrook, and you can choose either the dark or the light. I chose the light side. I'm just going to put this in my machine, and you will want to make sure that you have your setting on your die cutting machine a little tighter than usual. So I played around with it. I wrote it down somewhere so I wouldn't forget. It's in the instructions. Okay, so I set mine to 0 for the Close to My Heart die cutting machine for the pressure. So there's a little dial on the side, and I'm just going to set that to 0. For my regular dies, I don't have it set that high, but for this one, it seems to need a little bit more squish. So I'm going to run this through. Oh, it got to the die, so it's a little bit harder, but it needs that extra. Okay. I have this little itty bitty space. Okay. Okay, that looks good, although it moved. Oh well. Maybe you'll want to put a little washi tape on there. I'm just going to clean those off, and then you'll have all these fun little squares, and it's actually kind of fun to just push those out. I don't have an extra piece of Seabrook to do another one, so we'll just go with this one for now. Just push all those out. It was funny, there was a post on Close to My Heart's maker page They had a pile of these little squares, and I'm like, what should I do with it? And I just kind of laughed, because us as crafters, we don't want to waste anything, do we? I just put mine in the garbage. Okay, so let's pretend that is a full side, and then we will do our stamping. So for this one, I used the little M size Happy Holidays. It's such a cute little stamp. This is one of our smaller ones, so I think it's only like $4.95 or something. So pretty reasonable just to have a nice little Happy Holiday stamp set. Stick it on the block, and we're going to stamp that with Mocha ink. Okay. And I actually want to put the little squishy that comes in the stamp set right underneath it, so I get a nice image. I need to get that on straight. Okay, now if you have a new one, you want to season it, or sometimes people season it every time. It's totally up to you. Make sure we got enough ink on there, and then I'm going to stamp it kind of towards the right hand side, right there. Happy Holidays. Okay. And then what I want to do is, you might be able to see some of that white splatter on this piece right here. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to get my splatter box. I'm going to run out of room on my desk. This is just a close to my heart shipping box, and I just save them and use them as splatter boxes, and then when they get too messy, I just throw it away. And of course I have another box coming, so then I just rotate them. Okay, so you can spray it or you can do dots. So I'm going to go ahead and just spray it. And when I spray, I'm just going to lightly push down, not push down all the way. So it kind of gets those bigger dots. If I just do like a half push. Okay. All right, we're going to be using that a lot today, so keep that handy. Okay, and then on our card base, we need to stamp this Mocha squiggle or frosting mark. So let's grab that freshly baked scrapbooking. And it's not just for scrapbooking, obviously, because we are using it for cards as well. The scrapbooking stamp sets just have bigger images in them, so you can use them for both scrapbooking and card making. And of course, I didn't get that on straight. So since this is a long one, I will just lay it down on my workspace and then pick it up with my block, and then it should keep its shape pretty well. Okay, so we want to stamp it across this way. So I am going to fold that over and get my Mocha ink and get a little scratch piece of paper. I'll use my instructions because it's going to go over just a little bit. Okay. And then about 1/2 inch in is where I'm going to stamp it. So just ink that up. You don't have to go all the way, just make sure you have enough to go across the card. And about 1/2 inch, and just lay that down. Isn't that cute? Such a fun little squiggle. Okay, so now I think we're ready to assemble. So we have this piece right here. They dry pretty fast, so I think that one will be okay. And we'll just add some glue to that. Put it right next door to that Mocha squiggle. And then I am going to use a little liquid glue on this. It's very thin, but this is the best way that I have found. If you have a better way of gluing this down, let me know, because it's so, the little lines. So I just kind of dot it along, try to get the edges the best I can, just with some liquid glue. Okay, hopefully that's enough. I'm just going to set that down in the center, put it this way, of the card. Okay. Then I'm actually going to lay my big block on top of it for a minute to help lay it down. And while we do that, let me grab, oh, I hope I brought my stickers. I thought I had everything. Hold on. Okay, good. They're in my box. My box of supplies. I also use the shipping boxes to put our projects in. So this one has all of the, I wrote freshly baked on the side, so it had all of the stuff we need for the freshly baked. Okay. All right. So hopefully that will stay on there. And then we're going to add this piece of scarlet across the grid. And then Happy Holidays. I have like this yellow on my finger and I don't know where it came from. So weird and random. Okay, so now we can add some fun stickers. If you want to use some 3D foam, you totally can. I did. All right. So I used this little oven mitt right here. Seriously, running out of room. When I do my videos, I actually am in my bedroom, my master bedroom. I have a corner. I used to do it in my closet during COVID, but I've been, my husband wanted his closet space back. So now I have this little corner in my master bedroom. So this little guy right here under the suite. And I have a 2x4 table. So can you imagine trying to craft on a 2x4 table? Oh. But my workspace is like, so this tree right here. I have 2 lifetime tables that have all of my computer and all of those fun things, my inks and all of that. We're actually going to be doing, the Makers with Heart will be doing organization videos next month. So if you're familiar with the Makers with Heart, we're all going to be showing ideas of how to organize. So I will show off my desk next month during that. Okay, so we're going to add a couple little dots. So there. And if you don't know what the Makers with Heart is, it is a YouTube collaboration with some of my maker friends, and we do monthly tutorials. And this month we just did craft fair ideas, so you can check that out. And then on the 25th of the month we do mystery envelopes, which is super fun. So if you're not already following my YouTube channel, you should check it out. It's just Craft with Julie, and follow along with those fun videos. Okay, so that is card number 1. And let's do card number 2. This cute little guy right here is, hey, so we have some toffee. We have a piece of polka dot, a piece of the scarlet pattern, some of the grid, and we are going to be cutting out some die cuts. So let's splatter first, and then we will do the die cuts. How about that? Okay, so on the toffee, I'm using the dark side because I want that white to show up really nice. Let's get my box. And this is just, sorry, I didn't even tell you what I'm using. This is the gloss spray in white. It is a paint, and you just shake it up, make sure you get it all mixed up in there. And then I'm going to just lightly press, kind of do like a half pump. So it gets those nice bigger splatters. If you did a full pump, it would just be more of a mist. So you can play around with it and see what you prefer, but I liked the bigger dots. Okay, so now we need to cut out our adorable little gingerbread man and a tree and a star. Put our grid away. Okay, so I'm going to just lay them all on at the same time. So we have our French vanilla, and we're going to do our tree and our star with the French vanilla. And then we have our gingerbread man, and I'm going to do him on the light side. I'm going to cut it out on the light side so it has a little bit of a different contrast from the background. And let's go ahead and run this through. Hopefully nothing moves this time. I don't usually have to use washi tape when I do my die cuts. I wonder, I don't know, maybe I was jostling it too much. Okay, so sorry, we're gonna shake a little bit and get those through there. I'm just gonna back it through so I don't have to move my machine. Oh, and it moves on its own. All right. Okay. I'm going to put them back on my magnet sheet so I don't lose them. All right. How is everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? If everything's still in frame? I always have to check because things move. Okay, so what we're going to do is stamp we're going to second generation stamp the tree and the star, so it's not the full strength, so it's kind of more of a muted. So if you're not sure what second generation is, let me show you. I have this piece of scratch paper from another project we did, so I'm going to bring in a scratch piece of paper. Hold on, let's do this side. There we go. And I'm going to set my puffy underneath there and grab my block. Okay. So on the stamp set, it has a little tree and the star and the gingerbread man. I'm going to do the tree first. So second generation is basically you stamp it off on a scratch piece of paper and then stamp your image. So I'm going to ink this up in Mocha. I'm going to stamp it. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. Stamp it and then stamp it again on the tree. So you have that lighter color, okay? And then let's do the star. And I forgot my chamois. I need to get a chamois for my work or for my filming area because it sits on my desk. Like 2 chamois come in a package. I don't know why I'm not have one dedicated for this space. Okay, and then onto the cookie, the snowflake. All right, and then my gingerbread man. He's so cute. And we're gonna do him full strength. You could even white emboss if you want. I was trying to keep things a little on the easier side for us today, so I chose just to stamp him in Mocha, but I've seen this gingerbread man in white embossed and is so cute. Okay, one more. We need to stamp the Happy Holidays in Mocha, so I shouldn't put that away yet. So on this larger piece, we're going to stamp Happy Holidays. Let me get my poofy back out. And stamp it towards the bottom about 1 inch up and about 1/4 of an inch to the left, right? Leave a right there. That's where we're going to do it. Okay, so now we can put this together. Oh wait, yes, let's put it together and then we'll do the glitter brush. Okay, so grab your card base and let's attach this piece right here. Okay, and then we're going to start with the polka dot piece. And put it about 1/4 of an inch. Actually, should start probably on the other side. Hopefully this works out. So 1/4 of an inch from the left. Okay, it's gonna work out. It's all good. And then the scarlet pattern. Make sure your words are not upside down. I did that once. I guess it doesn't really matter because you can't read it, but. And then the grid. And that's so cute. That's just cute like that. Okay, so now let's add our little pieces. We're going to use some 3D foam to add these. And just kind of offset him just a little bit, and then the star cookie right down here, and then our tree up here. Okay, so now grab your Ballerina glitter brush or shimmer brush, and you want to shake it a little bit, and we are going to just swoosh, so lightly swoosh some of that color right over the top, so it kind of looks like the frosting, and just lightly swoosh. So fun. Okay, and now I think we're ready for our dots. So down here I use a little yellow star in the center of the snowflake, and on the, oh, you know what I did as well? I added a little bit of shimmer to his bow tie. There we go. You need to add a little bit more on that side. Okay, he's all shimmered. These little small scarlet dots right on top of the dots that are already there. And one more right here on the top. They're not lined up. It's going to drive me nuts. Okay. And then I just added a couple of the smaller ones. So there's a pink one, a small glittery one, and like a tan color or a toffee color, and then another red, small red one right here. Okay, so that one is done. What do you think so far? It'll be super fun to put together. Let me know in the comments. I know it's hard to create and comment at the same time. All right. Okay, so the next one is this one right here. One cute cookie. So you will need the stripes piece, this French vanilla, and a flamingo piece. So we are going to splatter this piece right here. So bring our box back. And add our paint, just half squirt. There we go. You can leave it plain if you want. I just thought the white dots in the background just added just a little something. Okay, so then we're going to stamp one cute cookie on this French vanilla, and we need to stamp, let's do the heart first, and then we can stamp everything at the same time. So let me get my heart out. So this sheet that comes with your thin cuts is magnetic, so it's really nice. So when I'm creating, I can just lay those on top and they stick, so I don't lose them. And then when I'm done, I just stick them back in the plastic, so I really don't lose them. So we're going to cut this out on the dark side. I've seen some people that, oh, I need to change my, well, it's fine, that they take all their die cuts and they put them on a magnetic wall. I thought that was really cool. And run it back this other way. How do you store your die cuts? Let me know in the comments. I just have mine, I keep them with my stamp sets. But sometimes I forget I have certain ones, like this star that I found for the video that I just did with the Tic Tac holder. I dug deep, but I found one. Okay, focus. We need to focus. So we need to stamp the heart. It's right here. Oh, my block is right in front of me. Okay. Right there in the center. And then we need to do the one cute cookie. So you need a big block. This one is 4x4. I brought my bigger one just in case, but this one will do. One cute cookie. You'll want your squishy to go underneath that. So this is going to be a banner, so you don't want to stamp it this way, you want it this long way. So the 4 inch. So you want this to be 4 inches right here. And we're going to ink this up. Now if you haven't seasoned this one, you'll want to because it is a big guy. And we'll just make sure we get this all nice and inked up. So what's nice about the acrylic is you can look through it and see. Just kind of put that in the center, and I'm just going to hold it down for just a second. Make sure that all the pieces have a chance to, or the images have a chance to soak in a little bit. And there we go. Okay. So now what we can do is we're going to dovetail this. Kind of right up the center, and then from corner to corner. And we have a sticker reminds me of the Hostess cupcake swirly. And I'm going to put it right on the top. Does it not remind you of the Hostess cupcake? When I saw that, that's what it reminded me of. Just going to trim that off and put it back on our sheet. Then we can use for another project. Okay, and then we have our Sepia LePen. Yes, that's what, yeah, Sepia. So this is a brown. I usually use black or white, but with these colors, I thought the sepia looked really good. So if you don't have the brown, you could probably use black and it would be fine. We're just going to add some stitch marks along the edge. They're not perfect. I have gotten over having to have everything perfect. Especially when you do live videos. You just have to go with it. Okay, so now I think we're ready to start assembling. So here is our card base. And we're going to add this to the center. And then this piece to the top center. So line that up with the top. And then we're going to use 3D foam for our heart. And put that right in the center. And you can pick whichever heart you'd like, but I chose this glitter one. I guess it's Seabrook glitter. And there you go. There is card number 3. Okay, so card number 4. There is no stamping, but we are going to be doing a little bit of splattering. So for this card, you'll need polka dot piece and this flamingo piece. And I'm using the light side. So there's a dark side and a light side, and I chose the light side. So we're going to splatter that. Bring in my box. And again, I'm just going to do the little half pump to get those nice big dots. And we'll set that aside for just a second. Okay, so this one has a bunch of stickers. So grab your sticker sheet and your card base. And we will just start assembling. I love the sticker ones, don't you? I mean, I don't mind a stamp or two, but I mean, stickers are easy peasy. So I'm going to put this right in the center of your card base. And then it's not quite dry, but I can just put the adhesive on the card base and put it about 3/4 inches from the left hand side. Ta-da! All right, and then we're going to use that sepia pen again and just add some doodles. Or some stitch lines, sorry, not doodles. You could doodle. Just do some stitch lines up the sides. Do you like stitch lines or do you like doodle lines? Put it in the comments which one you like better. Okay, so now we have this recipe sticker right here. And we are going to put it kind of off center, about right there. And then it's not holidays without the cookies. You could use this one right here as well, because we don't use this in the other project. So, or you could just make a whole nother card with that one on it with the same design. I might just do that. So it's the same design, but with a different sticker. Okay, so we're using some 3D foam to pop up this tray. And just add it about right there in the center. And then we have this adorable little milk bottle. We're going to pop this one up too. I'm just using thin 3D foam. I used to be the regular. I used to use the regular because I didn't think the thin popped it up enough for me. But I'm learning that it works really well for cards, so it doesn't add too much bulk. So I have changed my ways. Okay, so then we have this star cookie. And we're going to set that in the center and add that kind of underneath the milk a little bit, just not covering up the words, so it kind of layers right in there. Okay, so now we can add our little dots. So I'm going to add some yellow dots to the handles, a little red heart to the bottom right here, and a pink star middle of the cookie, and then one of these medium-sized glitters and a small tan one. Oh, and the milk. The milk needs a little, oh, the milk has a sticker star. Hold on. So this little blue star right here goes on the milk. That's so fun. All right, there we go. Okay, now turn the page to the next, or have we already turned the page and I just wasn't paying attention? We have. Turn the page to on your instructions, and we're going to do So Sweet. Okay, it's this one right here. Okay, so we have this cookie one right here. You could flip it over and use that side if you'd want, just totally up to you. You have a piece of scarlet and a piece of French vanilla, and we are going to be using stickers on this one again. So we're taking a little break from the stamping. So we're going to prep this white piece. So you can see that I did an edge around the outside. So I took just one of those little blending tools and just dipped it in that mocha, and I'm just going to rough up, not rough, but ink up that outside. Just give a little bit more color. Okay. And then, actually, let's assemble first, and then we're going to use the Ballerina shimmer brush. I always change my mind, sorry. And I wrote instructions, but I don't read them, I just go. Okay, so let's do the milk and cookies in the center, and the scarlet in the center, and then this piece of French vanilla. Yeah, I write them up and then I don't read them. It's kind of funny. Okay, so now we have our Ballerina shimmer pen, and we're going to do just like a grid in the center. So I'm just going to swipe up, kind of like tic-tac-toe in the center of this piece. Does not have to be perfect. A lot of it's going to be covered with stickers. It's just kind of a fun little background. All right, so let's put our little cookie jar with some 3D foam. Oop, hold on. I'll just put them on my finger. Very sticky stickers. One more. And just put it up here, kind of towards the left a little bit. And then we'll have that X, these cute little X's down here. Oops. Kind of put that just a little bit underneath the jar. And then we have So Sweet down here at the very bottom corner. And I'm going to use 3D foam with this as well, but I'm going to get my thin one. Or is it, I don't know, the smaller one. I'm going to put it off right there. And then we can add our dots. So I put a tan little heart starting kind of towards the bottom, and then a yellow heart, and then a scarlet dot, and then a sprinkle Seabrook, and then the large scarlet at the very top. So kind of sprinkle those through. And then you want the tan one and then the small scarlet one just off to the left, just like that. Okay, easy, easy. Okay, so that is card number 5. 2 more. So here is number 6. Oh, I just love this one. So simple, but so cute. Okay. So I have a scarlet piece, scarlet, French vanilla, and polka dot. So let's go ahead and stamp our Happy Holidays first in Mocha ink. Right here on the left-hand side. Oh, I need my squishy mat. Here it comes. Okay. Let's hold it down for just a second. So cute. And then the rest is just stickers. Oops. I'm having issues with my microphone cord. Okay. So let's put our scarlet piece down. So here's my confession. In the instructions, I believe, let me verify before I start agreeing to things. Okay, so in the instructions, I had this piece just plain scarlet cardstock. So if you did not have enough scarlet cardstock left over, you can use the scarlet pattern. So I'm showing you the 2 different ways because I, for some reason, did not have enough scarlet cardstock left over when I cut my kit. So I'm just showing you the different options. So either way, you can do scarlet pattern, or you can do scarlet, oh shoot, hold on. We need to do the polka dot. So you can do scarlet cardstock or scarlet pattern. Either way, you just want that color behind there. Okay, then we have our little scarlet strip and our sentiment strip and our adorable little stickers. So I'm going to start with this gingerbread house right here in the center with my 3D foam. I'm going to cut that in half. There we go. And put that kind of right there, centered with the Happy Holidays. And then we're going to use our adorable little trees. So, oh, did I use the wrong tree on the last one? That's fine. So we have these 2 trees. the bigger one. I'm gonna put it down towards there. And then we have our smaller one. And put that off to the side right here, kind of behind the gingerbread house. And then we can use one of those teeny scarlet hearts right here, right next to the Happy Holidays. Kind of fills in that little space right there. Okay, so cute. I think this one is my favorite. I don't know, I shouldn't say favorites, huh? Oof. It's like naming your favorite child. Okay, so this one is our last one, and I just want to mention that with your scraps, you could make quite a few of these style of cards, because I believe you have quite a bit of toffee left over, you have these other scraps, and then you could just change the little guy in the center to be the tree. You could just do more of the gingerbread. So this workshop only has 7 cards, but really you can just cut until your little heart desires, and you can make probably any of these designs, but especially this one because it is the Happy Holidays and then it's just that little guy in the center. So this is one that you could recreate over and over. Okay, so we have our gingerbread. We're going to cut our gingerbread man out of that. We have a toffee piece. We have French vanilla, scarlet pattern, and you could go either side for that one. So let's cut our gingerbread man. Let me find him. And I'm doing the light side again. Just cut that out. Are you guys loving this set? Like, so fun, so many possibilities. I've been trying to show you different ideas on my Facebook page and Instagram. So if you're not following along on those, check out Craft with Julie Instagram. So Craft with Julie, there is a page and there is a group that you're in right now watching this video. So I try to put it on all the places so you guys can see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our stamping. We have our gingerbread guy. Again, we're just using Mocha. Mocha for all the things. Okay. Just a nice dark brown color. Okay. There we go. And our Happy Holidays is going to go on this little piece. Let me get my squishy. So nice to the stamp sets. I think it's a dual purpose, so it doesn't stick to the envelope it's in, but also you can use it to stamp to get a nice image. Okay. All right. Now we need to splatter. It's our last splatter of the session. Our spray, and just add as much or as little as you want. Oh, that one I splattered lots. That's a good one. I love that it's different every time. You can try to do it the same, but it turns out different. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to dry, we can actually attach some of these things. So I'm going to put that in the center of the scarlet pattern, and then here's a scarlet square, and scarlet square, or not, sorry, that's French vanilla square. and our happy holidays underneath. Okay, we are going to add some swoosh underneath our gingerbread guy. So just add some lightly, kind of like some frosting. Then we're also going to add a doodle line around this French vanilla with our sepia pen. Okay. All right, so here is our last card base. And I'm just going to add some adhesive to the back so I don't have to push my fingers on there in case it's not quite dry. It looks like it is, so it should be okay. And then you should have one. Did I not? Yes, I think I left off this piece right here on the instructions. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this piece right here is 3/4 by 4 1/4. So if you have your polka dot, you can grab that. Just when I think I have it together, I don't. I should just stop thinking that. Okay, so put your polka dot down if you have it. I don't have my extras with me, so I'm just going to lay that down. And then we're going to add our gingerbread man. And there we go. And we can add some of that shimmer on his tie. Just a little dab that on there, adds a little color and a little shimmer. And then we're going to add some dots. So I have that tan dot for the bottom. I have a pink flamingo dot for the center. And then the glitter dot for the top. So fun. I thought since the background had all those fun colors in it, we could add the fun colors on his buttons. Okay, so that is the last one. All right, so we made all these cards. Did you like these cards? Let me know in the comments. Were they fun? I just had a great time creating these and designing them for you. Yes, so fun. Let me know in the comments which one's your favorite. I can't decide. I really like this one, and I really like that one. I don't know. I can't decide. You let me know in the comments which one's your favorite. Now, if you're just tuning in, these supplies are still available on my website, which is juliescott.closemyheart.com. I will put a supply list in the description of the video. When you place an order on my website, I will send you these instructions for free. Or if you just want to purchase the instructions because you already have your supplies, I will put a link for that as well. So if you just want to buy the instructions, the cutting guide and things like that. So, all right, if you have any questions, please let me know. Come back in a little bit and we'll start working on our layouts. See you soon.